What's going on, Yugioh community? It's Yugioh Paladin back here with another episode of Vlogging with Paladin, and today we are going to locals, hoping to get top 4 with Addict Nisters. I'm feeling pretty good. We did some changes to the extra deck as well as the side deck, and hopefully that gives us a better matchup with other decks compared to last week where I got pretty stumped with playing against Altergeist, and yeah, Altergeist, man. But yeah, hopefully it gives us a better chance. Now, today I will announce that will be my last time playing Addict Nisters. Now, I have enjoyed the deck, but it does not mean that I'm going to be, completely done with the archetype. I more than likely will pick the archetype back up in the future when we get the new support in Brothers of Legend. But right now, I'm ready to move on to another deck. I've been playing this deck for over a month, and that's just physically I've been playing the deck online for quite a while too. So I'm ready to move on to another deck, So I've ordered some cards. I'm hoping those cards come in by the next time I go to locals, and yeah, I'm very excited. I'm just very excited to be playing another deck. Now, today, a few of our friends are going to be gone because they're going to be at the YBM's 3 vs 3 tournament. And one of them is our friend Pancho, who always gets first place at local. So hopefully that means somebody else is going to get first place this time, and I'm not going to keep losing to him. And the second person is going to be our friend Fernando, who actually beat us last week with his Altergeist deck with the Secret Village of the Spellcasters. So I'm hoping with those two gone, it gives us a better chance. But, we still got a lot of cool duelists over there that have some decks that I can't sometimes get over, Altergeist. And who knows? I don't know who else is going to be there, so I don't know what decks they're going to be playing. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how this locals goes without those two being there, because I lost to those two from the previous episode. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. But I'm hoping I'm wishing them the best of luck over there and hoping they get pretty well scores. I'll probably keep you guys updated if I hear from them and see how well they do over there, and I'll keep you guys updated if I hear from them. So with that, I got the lucky shirt on. I gotta head over to locals right now with Addict Nisters for one last time. So wish me luck. What's going on, guys? Giving you guys a little bit of an update of what's been going on. We just finished up round 2. I was not able to record after round 1 because the pairings got put up, and it was a long game. The first game we went against was Salamangreat. Now, I have not played against Salamangreat in a long time, so I had a little bit of an issue of like, what am I going to stop? What am I going to negate? Like this and that, because I know they could have some reoccurring plays and everything like that. So I had to kind of play it cautiously, and we went into game 3. It was pretty cool going against that deck. I have not played against that deck in a very long time, so it was neat. I like that interaction. And shoot, at that time I was thinking, man, where's my super polys to go into dual Chimera? That would have been fun. But yeah, he got the win. Pretty good too. We were brewing each other, and then even going to the Access Code Talker plays, and he got the better. He did better. He did better. He went into the update jammer, attacked me twice. Man, he did pretty good. So he got me. I lost game 1, and then for game 2, I went against round 2. I went against my friend Dwayne, who was playing Magic Specters, which I had not seen in a long time either. And that actually was a bit of an issue for me because most of my cards targeted and destroyed. So Magic Specters can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So that was a major issue, and he did get game 1. He did put up a pretty good board and stacked them with, I think, Great Fly. I can't remember what the link of that one is, but they all gained attack points. And he just attacked me. Like, he bounced back my Access Code Talker and just attacked. That was game 1. For game 2, I got the win. I believe I went into the Access Code Talker plays, and then he scooped it up. For game 3, oh, man. That was actually a rough one, but I was able to draw what I needed because I had some hand traps and most cards that I side in, because I used a majority of my side deck. I used like 12 cards. I took out 12 cards in my main deck, mostly the cards that target and destroyed because, Magic Specters. And I had to really think like, hey, what am I going to do? So I took those out, and I saw like a majority of those in my hand, but I did not see an opening starter. So then I actually did, and then, yeah, I did pretty good. We got game 3, and now we're just waiting for round 3 to start. Very exciting right now. So we did lose 1, so we're 1-1 right now. Hopefully we can get top 4. That is our goal today for our last time playing Addict Nisters, at least at locals for a little bit. So I am excited to see what happens, and there's actually quite a lot of people. I believe it's a full house today, so that's pretty cool. That's really neat, because sometimes it kind of dwindles down a little bit, not too many people show up, and that happens here and there, but there's quite a few people, and neat. It's neat to see a lot of people here. So let's get back in there, and we're gonna hope for the best for round 3. Back again. We just finished round 3, and I played against an ice barrier player. Was not expecting that. I was a little thrown off because he played some ice barrier cards. I was like, "Ooh, ice barriers, okay, that's cool." So he played ice barriers, and I went first. So I set up my board of the Arrival at Ignister with the Cypress Quantum Dragon, and what did I have? I had Idle Reborn and Infinite Impermanence set. So when it became his turn, he was actually going off for a little bit. He was going to basically he set up his board to go into the new Trishula Synchro monster, and by that point I actually realized that he could banish 3 of my monsters. 3 of my cards, and luckily I had the Infinite Impermanence because that thing saved me. If I did not have the Impermanence, I would have been losing 3 cards, and yeah, it just really helped me. And what also helped was that he did forget about the Cyber's Quantum Dragons, the fact that if it battles, I can bounce back the opponent's monster to the back to the hand. So that worked out as well in my favor, and it did pretty good. It did pretty good because I was a little bit worried about getting rid of it, because if it gets destroyed, he can special summon a Trishula from his extra deck, gets 3,300 attack points. Because I was thinking, how am I going to get rid of this? Because of Arrival at Ignister will destroy a monster. I get a token, but then he'll get a big Trishula. So I was thinking like ways to work around it, anything like that. So I was like, do I have to go to Access Code Talker? I might have to, but I don't think I had the update Jammer play. But yeah, he rammed into my Cyber's Quantum, and then he forgot that it bounces. So that worked out in my favor. And from there, we went on to win game 1. Then when we went to game 2, he went first. He didn't really have much to play, but then again, I didn't have much to play either, because all I had was Doyon, and then I linked off into the Dark Infant, and that was like it. And then when it became his turn, he went into the Synchro 7, I believe. I can't remember the name. I think it's Gungnir. And he didn't attack my monster, surprisingly, and that kind of cost him, because when it became my turn, I actually drew a monster to I went into the Access Code Talker play. I went into it, summoned it, went to Splash Mage, I did the whole Transcode Talker and everything, so I went into the Access Code Talker play. So had he attacked my Dark Infant, I'm not sure if I would have been able to recover from that, because I didn't have any other monsters in my hand until I drew that one monster, so that would have been it, you know. So I think because he didn't attack me with the Dark Templar, that kind of came back to bite him. But yeah, it happens. So we're gonna wait for round 4 to start and see how that goes. So for round 4, I went against a Burning Abyss player who I have not actually played against at all, or haven't even seen. So I was expecting it to be similar to my boy Pancho's deck, maybe a little bit more. That was not the case, actually. It was more of a Phantom Knight / Burning Abyss. It was mostly because, I'll talk about it a little bit later, but he does have more Phantom Knight cards in here than what Pancho would actually play. Now, I won the dice roll. I opted to go first, and I ended off the board with the Arrival at Ignister as well as Cyber's Quantum Dragon, and I think I had the Infinite Impermanence set, so kind of trying to be a little bit prepared for when my opponent goes. I did not expect him to go off as much as he did, so he establishes a pretty good board. He goes to the Cherubini, the Rusty Bardige, he does all these plays with his Phantom Knights and then his Burning Abyss setups and everything like that. Then he goes into Arc Rebellion X Siege Dragon and activates the effect to gain the attack points of every single monster on the field, which is pretty dang ridiculous, and he actually attacks me for 8,600 points of damage on his first turn. That was insane. That was crazy, and I was just like, I did not see that coming at all. So that was a damper in game 1. So when it came to game 2, I believe, did I go first? I think I went first. Or well, actually, it didn't really matter. Didn't really have that much of a good board. It was difficult. I gotta admit, it was difficult to play against that deck. He had so many plays, so many options here and there. There was one incident where I do summon Chi-Chi, he ashes it, and he's like, Ash, okay, that's cool. And then it took me a little bit, then I started thinking, okay, I'm gonna go into the Dark Infant at Ignister so I could, get the field spell. So I'm about to link, I take off the monster, it's like link, and then he's like, wait, can I chain to Ash Blossom? And kind of ordinarily, I would have said no, because you should have said something beforehand. But I said, all right, yeah, that's fine. But I even said, next time, please tell me, because, that actually did determine my field, because if I had that out, I could have special summoned Doyon for my hand, and I get a search, a recycle, and I think I could have added back an extender. So it definitely did matter. You know, I could have probably maybe tried to have gone to Access Code Talker, because I believe I destroyed my opponent's back row with Twin Twisters already, and I don't think he had anything. I don't think he did. The tournament ended a little while ago, so I'm a little bit fuzzy, but the replay is like right here. So yeah, that kind of, like, you know, I should have been a little bit stricter about that, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, so what happened was, after that, I had nothing on my field, and he just attacked me for game. So yeah, if I had gotten the search, because he had Rusty Bardiche, so the strategy was that I summoned the Aichichi, he ashed it, and I was like, okay, that's fine. He had Rusty Bardiche, so he had Phantom Knights of Fogblade in his graveyard. He was going to banish it, bring back the Break Sword, and then use Rusty's effect to pop my monster to make sure that I have no monsters to go into a Link summon or anything like that. And it kind of made me wonder if he kind of saw that I was going to go into the monster after I was already going to link it off, you know, to go, because I was going to bring out the Link monster, and he saw that, and he knew I was going to get the field spell. That's what I was kind of thinking, like, maybe, you know, he should have said something beforehand. So it happens. I just said, fine, you can chain it, but let me know next time, because, like, you know, I would say, like, Ash, chain, and then, you know, like, not just Ash, wait it out, and then say, can I chain? Like, you can chain, definitely, just let me know beforehand. So yeah, I felt like I had a backup. I had a backup, and yeah, so sadly, he got us. That was I only went 2-2, so obviously I did not get in the top 4, sadly, and I kind of stopped saying I'm gonna try to get top 4, because I feel like that's the jinx that's really killing me here. So yeah, all in all, it was a fun time. We had a lot more new people playing here today, and that was fantastic to see. I love seeing new people show up playing the game, and it was just cool. So the first like, did I go against some new decks? I went against the Ice Bearer, which was pretty cool. Yeah, I think every player I went was new. No, except Dwayne, but I haven't played against his deck, so it was considered new. Most of the time, so for the most part, yeah, it was like newer decks that I played, different strategies from the different person, so that was pretty cool. It was really neat. Now, I did pick up quite a lot of stuff though, so I'm not complaining at all. I mean, I had a fun time playing. I picked up a lot of good stuff that I really needed, whether it was going to be trade bait or for new cards, for a new deck, and yeah, most of it is actually going to be for a new deck though, so I'm more than likely going to be hanging on to a lot of this stuff. And to even top off the day, I got a whole bunch of packages from cards I ordered online. Now, I will not be showing those in here. I'm doing actually a little collage for when I actually do make the deck profile, and you guys can see me. I'm kind of like documenting like every time a mail comes in or something like that. So it is cool. I am excited. And now a little announcement is that besides this was the last day I was going to play Adignisters, so I'm no longer going to be playing Adignisters for the vlog series. And next week I will not be doing an episode, as I will be out of town for a prior engagement that I'm going to. So I won't be back for at least 2 weeks. And hopefully we get a deck by that point, because I already ordered some cards online. I'm hoping it all comes in by that point, so we should be good to go. But if it doesn't arrive, I might have to play an old fan favorite deck of mine and just see how the hell it goes, because it's not a really good deck, but it's still one of those decks I love to just keep playing and dusting it off. I've had it for a very long time, and I never got the upgrade rarities or anything like that. I've been sticking to the original rarities, and yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button. Be sure to hit the notification bell to get notified when the next episode drops, and I will see you all on the next episode in 2 weeks.